Thank you all so much for being here with me today and joining me for another video on my channel. I'm really excited because today we are starting out my fall decorating videos for 2023, and we're going to start out in our bedroom this year, and I cannot wait to bring you along for the whole process. I really wanted to pull in lots of very cozy fall colors, textures, and patterns, switch out some of my floral prints for fall themed ones, and just really create like a very cozy cottage feel with vintage touches into our bedroom. And I hope that you enjoy coming along for the process and that this can inspire you. And if you aren't ready to decorate yet, don't worry, you can just save this video for later on in the season and then come back to it to pull some inspiration whenever you're ready to start decorating. But with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to work on our bed first, and then after that we will get started with adding in all the other little touches. We're going to make a little wreath, or kind of DIY an existing wreath that I already have, and I'm going to share all of that with you. So let's get started with decorating. Let's get started setting up our new mattress from Birch, and I want to thank Birch for partnering with me for today's video. If you haven't heard of Birch before, they are a company that makes mattresses that are crafted with organic and natural materials that have been sustainably sourced. Their mattresses are free from polyurethane foams, and they're free of harmful fiberglass materials. Instead, they use 100% organic wool that is hypoallergenic. And I ordered the Birch Luxe Natural Mattress, which is made with 8 different layers of organic cashmere, organic wool, organic cotton, and 100% natural latex. And each mattress also includes 2 of their Eco Rest pillows, which are made out of recycled materials, so they are breathable and better for the environment. And we've had our Birch for about 3 weeks now, and we are sleeping wonderfully on it. My husband has even raved about it almost every night since setting it up, and how well he slept. And we also loved how easy and convenient it was to set it up. So once you purchase it online, you can have it delivered right to your door for free within the US. And they also offer in-home setup and removal, just to make the experience super convenient and as easy as possible. And you get a 100-night sleep trial along with a 25-year warranty. So I will have the link below for our Birch mattress if you're interested, or you can scan the QR code here on the screen to get 25% off of your Birch mattress plus 2 Eco Rest pillows for a limited time during their Labor Day sale. And thank you so much again to Birch for working with me today.
Everything I can for you.
I wanted to switch out our floral sheets for a more autumnal themed bedding, so I decided to go for these brown taking stripe ones. Again, I did have these really pink floral sheets, so I thought that this brown color and pattern would really tie in that fall feel and just kind of give it a cozy cottage charm look, and I love how it turned out. So I will have the link for these below. I found them on Amazon and they were really affordable. We love the feel and the texture of them, and I just again think they're the perfect color for fall. Next, I'm going to add back on our simple white quilt, and then I'm going to bring back out the sweater pillow covers that I had on the couch last year for fall and Christmas. I'm going to use those pillow covers on our bed for this fall and Christmas. And then I found these absolutely beautiful green Taupe pillow covers on Amazon, and I can link those down below for you. But I found some of the red printed fabric that I'm going to make Christmas pillows out of, and that really inspired me to look for a green or like a burnt orange print. And I saw these green ones on Amazon, and I was like, I have to get those for our bedroom this year because I knew it would really match with all of the colors and really pull in that vintage feel with the vintage inspired Taupe fabric. So those are the ones I decided to get and use on our bed this year. I thought it would be really pretty this year to add a leaf garland to our headboard up here, and so I found this one at Joann's. I wanted to find one that was kind of thin so that it wouldn't be too hard to attach to the headboard and to go up in that little small space. So this is the one that I found, and all of their fall decor was 50% off. And I just really like how it's not super messy or just too big and bulky. So I'm gonna stick this behind there and attach it to like the headboard and see how that looks. And I think I might add some twinkle lights to it as well, because twinkle lights just make everything more magical. So let's get started. So I'm going to use this covered wire that I got at Hobby Lobby to attach the garland to the headboard with, so it will be nice and secure. And I actually decided to double up this leaf garland because I had bought 2 of these, but I was going to use one of them in a different space. And once I got one garland up there and saw that it was kind of not full enough, I decided to add both garlands, and I love the nice full look that it gives it. And then I wove these twinkle lights through them, and I just love the cozy feel that it adds to our bed frame.
Ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
Next, I'm going to layer 2 pieces of cut fabric that I pulled out of my fabric collection to add just a little something to the side tables and to help give them a more cozy look. And then I'm going to add books, mini pumpkins, and some thrifted taper candles to complete the look for fall. And don't worry, I won't light these candles since they're so close to the lampshades, but I just wanted to add them there for a little decorative touch.
Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
When I was working on our bedding and trying to figure out how I wanted to style everything and what I wanted to use on our bed, I was going around the house and just kind of pulling different things and trying out different things. And my husband came up with the idea. He was like, why don't you use one of your copper trays and then put your copper teapot and your copper mugs on the tray and put it at the end of the bed, because I was trying to use some of the other trays that I had and they just weren't working. And I was like, that is such a good idea. I would have never thought to do that, because I actually planned to use that teapot in the kitchen, and I thought that was just the absolute best idea. Sometimes you really just need someone else to kind of help you and look at the space and pull different ideas that you wouldn't think of. And I was so thankful for that idea, because I love how this little copper teapot and mugs look at the end of the bed. Now we're going to work on switching a few of the prints out that are on this wall for some more fall themed photos. So I did have these gold frames with these really pretty spring cottage scenes in them. You can view that in my summer home tour. I shared what this wall looked like, and I decided to switch those prints out for these fall postcards. I shared that also in my last video, how I did that. And I love the fall trees and the leaves and the color that adds to this wall. I'm not going to switch out every floral print because I still really love having some of those pretty florals, but just a couple of them that I had easy swaps that I could do, I wanted to switch them out for some more fall themed ones. And then I also added a fall photo of my husband and I that we took last year onto the wall as well, and put it in one of these gold frames because I wanted to add a little personal touch and just add a little fall photo on the wall as well, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now for the last little fall touch I want to add to this gallery wall. I have this wreath that I got at Hobby Lobby last year. They do have them again this year because I saw them the other day, but I'm going to take this plain eucalyptus wreath that I got from there and just kind of spruce it up a bit. I really wanted to make it look more real and more natural and just have a more cottage feel. So I'm going to add some dried wheat. I have a little bit of dried eucalyptus and even some little dried cattails. So I'm going to add all of that into there, and then also hot glue on some of these cute little mini pumpkins and acorns that I also got from Hobby Lobby. And then we're going to hang that up with a little suction cup onto this gold mirror that I thrifted back in the spring. And I love how this looks on this wall. It really pulls in that fall feel into our bedroom, and I just think it turned out so cute. So I hope that can give you a little idea on how you can spruce up some of the wreaths that you maybe already have in your collection, but you just kind of want to make them over a little bit, make them more your own. You can grab some of those dried florals, whether you get them from outside or from Hobby Lobby, wherever you want to pick them up from, and add them to your own wreath and kind of give them a little makeover. So I had filmed these after shots of our room, and after I went back and watched it, I was like, I still need something else at the end of the bed. It just didn't feel complete to me. I was like, I need some type of thrifted fall quilt or blanket, and I went through what I already had, and I found this blanket that I got from, I believe, TJ Maxx a couple years ago, and it's just a really simple like plaid orange blanket, and I added that at the end of the bed. And although I would love to find something antique or vintage eventually, I still think this turned out really pretty, and added just a little something more to the end of the bed to help pull in more of those fall colors and make it feel even more cozy. And then I also wanted to add some fall color over to the dresser that we have our TV on. So I added all of these different picks and stems and little pumpkins that I already had in my tote from previous years that I'd purchased. I just kind of stuck all the ones that I thought were the prettiest colors and textures up here into like a little arrangement to go on the TV stand. So pretty much everything in our room I was able to use from previous years or things I already had, other than the sheets, the pillow covers, and that new leaf garland that I had purchased. But everything else I was able to just pull out from my existing fall collection and use it in here in new ways. So I'm very, very happy about that. Now I wanted to share a delicious apple crisp recipe. I want to start trying to add at least one fall recipe into each of my fall decorating videos, and today we're gonna do apple crisp, and it's super exciting because we're gonna use apples out of the apple orchard that is on our property. So I went out there, and there are not as many as there usually is, but I was able to find about 6 to use in this apple crisp recipe, and so I was super excited to get to have a little farm to table dessert and use those apples. So I'm just gonna do my favorite gluten-free apple crisp recipe. It uses oat flour and it is so delicious, so I will have that recipe linked down below. But I hope you enjoy baking along with me today, and I highly encourage you to go ahead and bake your first apple crisp of the year, because there's nothing better than that delicious smell, and it will just instantly put you in the fall spirit. Thank you all so much for spending time with me on my channel today and for decorating along with me and also baking my favorite fall dessert with me. I would love to hear in the comments below what is your favorite fall dessert, or what do you look the most forward to enjoying during the fall time. I would absolutely love to hear in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you back very soon for more fall videos and lots more fun content. Bye friends!